Hello everyone. So this is the first lecture of the probability theory and stochastic processes. Usually electronics and communication engineering students have this subject in second year first semester. In this class we are going to first understand the definition of the probability and then we will see the applications of probability theory in communications as well as other fields. So first trying to understand the probability. So probability is nothing but chance of occurrence of the event. For example, the probability of the sun rising in the east. If we take the sun rising in the east as an event, the probability of this event, you know that it is a universal fact that sun rises in the east. So the probability becomes 1. Similarly, if I try to write the probability of sun rising in the west. So sun, any part of the world, sun never rises in the west. So the probability of it is 0. So when the probability of occurrence of any event is sure, then we say it as a sure event, or we also say it as a certain event. And when the probability of occurrence of any event is equal to 0, we say it as a impossible event. Impossible event. So from these two examples, we can draw the conclusion that the probability always will lie between 0 and 1. So it will be always equal to or above the 0 and below or equal to 1. So giving a proper definition, we can also say that probability is used to indicate a possibility or chance of an event to occur. Let's see few other examples. Probability of I winning the game of chess. So you all know that chess is played between two people. So what is the probability of I winning the chess? So it is 1 out of 2 candidates, whoever are playing. So it becomes 1 by 2. And then the probability of I winning the race with 4 other friends. So 4 other friends means how many are really contesting? 1 plus 4, 5. So the probability of I winning the running race with 4 other friends would be 1 out of 5. Similarly, the probability of I winning the lottery. So assume that the lottery company has sold out some 1 lakh tickets. So the probability of I winning in the group of 1 lakh. So what is the probability? 1 by 1 lakh, which is equal to 0.00001. Nothing but approximately equal to 0. So in all the examples, what did you see? The probability of winning one person over how many people were actually contesting it. So from this we can derive the definition of the probability. Probability of any event is equal to favorable outcomes by total possible outcomes. Very important. Probability of any event is equal to favorable outcomes by total possible outcomes. So this is a definition of the probability. And then let's see the applications of probability theory. So probability theory may be applied in biological sciences, statistics, insurance, engineering and applications, and electronic communications. So because this subject is for the ECE students, so let us focus more on the applications in communications. So that is what is your errors in communication. So first one, so how to apply this probability theory to find out the errors in communication. So you all know that the information symbols are modulated as digital constellations: BPSK, QPSK, PAM, QAM, so on. And the symbols are also transmitted randomly. So here we try to find out the average transmitted power. And when we talk about the bits which are in error, for example, the transmitter may transmit the 0 and the receiver may receive it as a 1. Similarly, when a 1 is transmitted, a 0 may be received. This is called as bit error. And what is the probability of the bit error? This is also known as bit error rate. So what is this bit error rate? So bit error rate is very important metric of any communication system. The probability of the bit error is also known as the bit error rate. Next is your noise in communications. So we know that all types of communications are affected by noise, maybe digital, wireless, any type of communication. And the signal to noise ratio is an important parameter in the communications. And we all know that noise is a random signal. And in order to characterize the noise, for example, to find out the noise power or noise correlation, there we apply the study of the random processes, nothing but stochastic processes, in order to characterize the noise. So this is how we use we apply the probability theory and stochastic processes concepts in order to build the gap between the communication subject and your probability theory. So we even apply for the wireless communications also, such as in order to find out the properties of fading, understand the random channel, noise properties, properties of digital modulations. In all these, we use the basic concepts of probability and random variables. Thank you all.